We're streaming. Excellent. So in theory, we're live. Hi, buddy. Everything is crazy. Of course, I may be streaming by myself. I have no way of knowing. It's crazy. But the important thing is that I am here, and you are here, and whoever you are here. Type fun stuff and use exclamation point say so that I can actually hear it, because it's not like I'm going to see the chat. But I feel like I am here, and we should hang out and make music, because that's half the fun. Hey, chat. Oh, there's one that's way out of tune. I think. All right, let's make some music. A lot of latency. Let's deal with that too then. I will put headphones back on when I'm done, because I want to be able to actually be crazy and hear the music. So. A certain crowd, and the apparitions that surround me somehow keep the numbers out. Sit down, never mind the rain. Sit down, never mind the pain. Oh yeah, my head is pounding from all the voices locked inside, and all the flickering lights around me, they're like a million piercing eyes, thunderous echoing voices, without a face, without a name, unnumbered questions and no choices. So once again I begin to play the game as the crow flies, born up to the sky, before you realize your mornings pass you by. Better chase the sunrise. Smoke is slowly slipping upward. It disappears into the dark. Sometimes the horrors that they tell you can cause a fracture of your heart. Thunderous echoing voices, and you'll only learn the things that you don't want to know. Unnumbered questions and no choices. Oh, and you won't see them. They all too busy gazing at the crow fly. maybe hear the chat. Yeah, like a crazy person. Hey, chat. Still working out some of the new bugs on the new rig. Latency is one of them. But tick by tick, we're working on it, trying to get everything up and running. Also, as the sign says, if you want to say something that'll actually get to respond to, start it with !say. And I'll actually be able to hear it because, you know, text-to-speech won't do a thing. And it's kind of nice when I can interact with you guys like a crazy person. But things have been insane. Let's see. The trip to Norway tag end of last year was awesome. The time in the studio has been awesome. I'm really enjoying working with the boys over there at the Norwegian Sound, which Marius Bergseth is my new producer. He's kind of the GOAT. He's amazing. We've had a lot of really good back and forth, and I've rarely been that excited and had someone else as excited as we were going through recording everything. Like there was just this collective, consistent moment of, ooh, every time. It was a great give and take. Marius is awesome. The studio was awesome. And it's run by Peter Mikkelsen, who is the guitar player for Donkey Boy, for those of you that remember that band. They are super synth and awesome. He's a hell of a guitar player and a really good mix engineer and producer. So he's the one who's currently putting the finishing touches to the track. On the off chance that the text-to-speech is not working, I'll bring Facebook up. Oops. There we go. Because sometimes the technology, she fails. Well, as there is nothing there, I'm going to assume that we are good to go, which is what I like. Right. So, I'm going to take a drink, and I'm going to do another song. That's how that's going to work. So, this is a song I wrote a good long while ago that I had a lot of fun recording, and I'm looking forward to re-recording. A little dark, that's alright. It's a song called I'm the Fire. That's a little buzzy, hang on. Over the capo. That's better. I say to you is untrue. No, I'll hypnotize and you'll forget to find. Yeah. Oh, I'm the fire that you can't fly too close to, becoming what I thought I'd lay to rest. Desperate, wretched hunger where my smile is. Oh, a desperate, wretched burning in my chest. No one hears the thoughts inside my mind. So what I show inside my mind. So what I show you is what is real, and all that mattered was the tick of time, waiting for the next life that I steal. I am the fire. Desperate, wretched hunger, where my smile is. Oh, a desperate, wretched burning in my chest. I am the fire. There's something really satisfying about singing that song. I don't know. It's dark and it's a little addictive to play, and people seem to like it, so I can't really complain. I got headphones on again, as you can see. So, exclamation point say before you type something in the chat, and in theory, the TTS will tell me what it is. So random blind people like me can do silly things like engage with the chat. Ha! And it's working, so thanks for that. Not sure who that is because it didn't tell me, but thanks for that. So, Norway was... Oh, it does. What's going on, Canute? Yeah, how many we got? Who's here? Is it just us? So while I've got the audio mostly working, I'm not really happy about the latency. It makes it hard to keep headphones on while I play. Good news is, it means I can't get interrupted by random TTS. Bad news? I take headphones off and put them back on and whatever. It's the lame. I'm not going to talk to you about Norway. You were there. That's cool. So just for the hell of it, I'm going to see how... Nope. So I don't know if how this is going to work, but we're going to find out. See how bad the lag is. Kind of nice having a piano, I won't lie. I missed it. Yeah, it's actually pretty far away from me, so let me try moving it closer before I turn it up. How about that? Do that be better? I can make it closer. Especially since I'm no longer worried about, you know, crazy shit like listening to myself as I go. Not countering the latency by listening, I'm just taking the damn thing off. I can make it louder directly too, just thought I'd move it closer before I worry about it. You'll let me know, huh? That's what we're going with? All right, let's see how it sounds. I heard that about you. There's miles on the phone from where I stand alone, back to where you are, and the clouds all around bring the rain coming down. Walking the rooms, half remembered. Though I've never been here before, dreams more like memories stop the flood and drown me as I opened up the door. How's that for sound balance? Good, bad, ugly? You know, before I go crazy any further and start doing more stuff. All right. Cool. So I mess with stability. Ah. Did we just stop streaming like idiots? I may be an idiot. Oh no, we're good. Cool. I was all scared because I heard the words stop streaming. I'm like, what? Wait, what? That's not what I told you to do. Why are you doing that? Crazy bullshit. Right, let's try this again. Hey, look at that. There's miles on the phone where I stand alone, back to where you are, and the clouds all around bring the rain coming down. I know all the pictures on the wall, but I can't tell you why. And I'd like to believe that I finally come on. Oh, but that would be a lie. There's miles on the phone from where I stand alone, back to where you are, and the clouds all around bring the rain pouring down, coming down. This is me rambling on with the piano while I figure out how to balance the latency. It's like that. I don't know about that. But it's kind of a cool effect. I like the piano. There's something kind of cool about that basking reverse effect. See, it sounds like there's real latency where the vocals are off beat with the piano. That's the thing I'm worried about. Right? And I can't quite tell, which is frustrating. But this too shall pass. The world will not end as a result of me having a little latency issues. How is the Tommy, by the way? While it's just us. Your voice has never been that deep and sexy. It's super funny. Circumflex, circumflex, Kelsinger. What's going on? How you doing? I am just chilling, playing piano while things slowly fill up. I don't, want to be, I will sing nonstop for 2 hours. Thank you so much. So, I will come back to the piano in a minute, I think. I'm going to take headphones off and play something on the guitar. Because I can. Hello, guitar. Let's see. What do I want to do? I'll do that. Alright. Off come the headphones because latency is a thing until I get the new computer system quite right with balance. So, you'll hear me, I won't hear you. I'll be right back. Stay. Good headphones. Stay. I don't like the buzz on that. Hang on a second. We will move the capo a little bit. It is buzzy. That's a little better. All right. When take 2. you stop missing me? Was it when I told you that I'd finally made my choice? And when did you give up on me? Was it after or before I found my voice? I stood alone, searching for the shore, and the days rolled by, thinking all the while I needed something more. When did everything cave in? Was it when I finally showed my demon skin? And when did you start hating me? Was it after or before your feet led you somewhere you could not see? And when did your smile fall from grace? Did you suffer? Did you murder more than you had ever guessed? And when did my light leave your face? Was it when you laid your second child to rest? I stood alone, searching for your shore. Oh, I remember clearly you stood on it. I felt you leave, I heard you slam the door. I felt you leave, I heard you slam the door. When did you stop missing me? 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 Like that there. Hopefully I didn't blow out the microphone. I am told I sing loud sometimes. Shocking, I know. So, Norway was amazing. My time in the studio was amazing. Working with Marius Bergseth, my new producer, and Peter Mikkelsen, the one doing the final mix currently from Donkey Boy, was amazing. Getting to hang out with the lovely and talented Knut, our favorite Viking, was, as usual, amazing. He's a pain in the ass, and it's part of why I love him. I am waiting and back and forth with the studio currently for the absolute final mix notes before we have a last discussion on whether or not and how we're going to license it for potential release in Scandinavian markets, as well as here in the States. So we'll see how that shakes out. It could be just me releasing a new song. It could be something substantially larger, depending on how things shake out. But it's exciting. I'm happy. It's moving in the right direction. Separate from that, there's book stuff. I go back this upcoming week to get back into full production on the new book because I need to get to the finish line on it. Life, computer explosions, travel, a bunch of drama, mostly mid to not so awesome, but a reasonable amount of good stuff too, obviously, has gotten in the way and it's slowed down the process. But that's a me problem and I need to address it. So I had a long conversation with the publisher and we are back in full swing this upcoming week. So my hope is to see the book It's true. Fair. We are full speed ahead. I'm hoping to see the book released this year. If not, it will be very early next year. As usual for a Cycle of Bones book, it's not going to be small. If I just released what I had. Nice. I know not everybody that likes my music is also a fan of my books, and not everybody that likes my books is a fan of the music, so that's completely reasonable. But it's exciting. Everybody has the deep, sexy voice. Thank you. I have been waiting to knock out all of the things. Just life has gotten in the way. If it were a short book, I'd be done with it. I'm already 50-something thousand words in, but that's not a quarter of the book. So I've got work to do. I can promise you this book will have the tournament we've talked about at length, Zlatopola. For those of you that are used to Trimaris and the way that all works, think Gulf Wars. That's kind of how the tournament and everything that happens at Zlatopola is going to work out, because it's partially inspired by that. Any particular requests? If not, I'm sure I can pick something. I've got plenty. I've got more. All right, I'm going to do this because I can, conveniently. Before, it was the tuning song. Now we'll do something else. Because I never get to do this song anymore. Had a little too much to dream last night. Was again to find myself standing outside your white light. Fingers are slipping. That's how long it's been. Not real sure as to what happened then. Next I knew I was alone in my room. Thank God without you again. I don't know where you've been all my life, but go back there. All I want is to hold you to me, though I don't dare. I won't miss you at all, though I'll pretend to. and beats and can't win when it's me that I fight. Yeah. Now I'm caged and there's nowhere to fly. In my mind, in my veins, got you're everywhere. I can't run away. Though I'll try. I don't know where you've been all my life. Go back there. All I want is to hold you to me, though I don't care. Oh, I won't miss you at all, though I'll pretend to. Had a little too much to drink last night. God, what a fool, took my own advice. Now I'm an outcast from inside of your light. No, I don't know where you've been all my life, but go back there. All I wanted was to hold you to me, and I did tell. I won't miss you at all. I won't even pretend to. I won't miss you at all. God, you're everywhere. Excuse me. Hopefully that was slightly better on the loudness side. That's what I was asking for. Now I know. Thank you. Blast out your eardrums. Let's try that, which is kind of closer to where I originally had it, and I can just talk a little louder. Because if I talk a little louder, you'll probably hear it all right. I assume you guys can hear me cleanly. I'm not like super soft or whatever now. Awesome. I love when things are simple. You're far too kind. I know a lot of people are off at Defender, I think, is this weekend, which is completely reasonable. People have lives, you see. But it had been long enough, and it had been put off because of the computer drama. My computer literally overheated to the point of absurdity. It was not physically on fire, but it was close. So between the CPU and the motherboard, we were like 90 at 80 something C as far as temperature goes. So something like triple normal tolerances. My computer is borked. And it took me 5 weeks and change, close to 6 weeks when all said and done, to finally get a new one sorted out. I did, thank God. And thanks to both my buddy Chris and the fact that I actually have a business and it could front load at least some of it, although not in a way I was happy with. That put the new computer on my desk, and I've been slowly but surely over the last week and a half going through programs and making things work again. But enough was enough, so it was time to stream again. I hate discovering that literally on the night I went to stream. Hey, my birthday's coming up. I will totally do a stream. Hang out, make music. It'll be, why is everything on fire? Uncle Murphy. Gotta love him. So how are things with you guys, respectively? How is stuff? Amen. Last week of school, not a bad thing. You actually get a break. Hopefully that means doing something at least close to fun. I'm going to play the new song, the one that is going to be released here soon. So, some new blind indie rock. I wrote this a good long while ago, but I needed the right. Awesome. Seems to be the year for cruises. My business partner and her husband are going overseas also, which is awesome, because frankly, they could use a break. So, here comes the new hotness. This is the soon-to-be released in the next 2 months, I'd say, maybe faster. But I wrote this a while back, and the problem I ran into was finding the right way, the right people to turn it into something. So after playing a handful of songs in Norway, this was the one we all settled on, and one of my favorite things about that trip is that every time we would pause in the, not the recording booth, but in the control booth, looking for a new guitar sound or looking for something or talking about a new production detail, somebody would be walking by outside in the break room and either singing, humming, or whistling the song. Like, well, that's a good sign. So we'll see what comes of it. But this is the new blind indie rock, Better Off Alone.
Can't see anywhere from here. Only winds in which lights wait around the sea. All the greatness in our veins is wasted. All we seem to hear is how small all of our chances seem to be. What if we leave this town? Let everything crash down before one more day or night can pull us in. What if the lights too bright? What if the time's not right? If we leave, what if we really can't go? If that's true, maybe we're better off alone. Waking up to fall asleep. Yeah, man, every day's just like the day before. altered stone. What if we leave this town, let everything crash down before one more day or night can put us in? What if the light's too bright? What if the time's not right? What if we really can't go? If that's true, maybe we're better off alone. Better we fight than live in fear of the unknown. And if that's true, maybe we're better off. And that is New Blind Indie Rock. You can tell, because it's all shiny and new. Yeah. Life is good. One way or the other. Better off alone. Thanks. Yeah, I'm excited. The production is going incredibly well. A lot of cool ideas, a lot of back and forth, and working with Marius, my new producer, is just kind of perfect. There's just this really quick, really easy give and take. We're excited about every part of the process. We sat in there, ooh, what about this? Ooh, what about this? Ooh, what about this? It was really a lot of fun. And I wanted somebody who wasn't born and raised in America and thus in American music to give me what they think fits one of my songs that hasn't been produced yet. That's what started this. And since I was making my way to see the lovely and talented Knut in Norway anyway, I imposed on him to hit the studio, and we hung out there for 2 days and did some really good work. So it was kind of awesome. Why he puts up with me, I will never know, but I'll take it. I'm going to do something that Knut heard before, but all right, I will do that in a second. I'm going to do something else first, just because I want to do something else. And then I will do As the Crow Flies. I promise. The problem isn't making karaoke versions. The problem is getting them into the hands of the karaoke places. I can get a karaoke version of any of my songs that quick. The problem is that the karaoke places would need a reason to stock them. So the answer is, I don't know. That I can do, no problem. In the meantime, I want to do something I did a little bit earlier before you guys showed up, because I think it's cool and I want to do it. So I'm greedy like that because it's my show. I get to be a little greedy. So. In the rooms have remembered though I've never been there before. Dreams more like memories start the blood and drown me as I to believe that I finally come home. Oh, but that would be a lie. There's miles on the phone from where I stand alone back to where you are. And the clouds all around bring the rain coming down, coming down. There's miles on the phone from where I stand alone back to where you are. And the clouds all around bring the rain coming down. Oh, I'm the ghost in the hall. You can't see me at all, but you know I'm here. And you speak to me now like you know that somehow I'll hear. Oh, there's miles on the phone where I stand alone back to where you are. And the clouds all around bring the rain hammering down.
I love that piano sound. It's just kind of bugged me to do that version of that song since I found it. I'll stop. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. So, I believe I owe you a flying crow. And so, I shall deliver. Attracts a certain crowd. The apparitions that surround me somehow keep the numbers out. Sit down and never mind the rain. Sit down and never mind
flickering lights around me, like a million piercing eyes, thunderous echoing voices, without a face, without a name, unnumbered questions and no choices. So once again I begin to play the game as the crow flies, born up to the sky. But before I realize, my mornings pass me by. Better chase the sunrise. Smoking slowly, slipping upward, it disappears into the dark. Sometimes the horrors that they tell you can cause a fracture of your heart. Thunderous echoing voices, you're lonely and the things that you don't want to know. Unnumbered questions and no choices. Oh, and you won't see them. You're too busy gazing at the crow fly, born up to the sky. Before I realize, mornings pass you by. Better chase the sunrise, born up to the sky. Before you realize, oh, your mornings pass you by. Better chase the sunrise. Oh, oh, oh. I often wonder when they see me here, do they see the spirits dance behind my eyes? Do they hear the words I give them? Or will they ever realize?
There is your As the Crow Flies. As promised. Thank her. And Emily, you probably just made my day, I think, without question, actually. I love hearing that happens. That's awesome. Thank you. Nothing quite like people randomly in regular mainstream stuff suddenly running across my music. It makes me really happy. And hey, it keeps the bills paid. And I think, in honor of that, I'm going to make you listen to it again. Because I want to make you listen to it again. I was thinking about playing it anyway. And then you said that, and I'm like, well, shit, now I got to play it. So, I'm not make you wait, and I'm not going to wait. Instead, we'll talk about waiting instead of waiting, or something like that. Stop talking, Corwin. Here's our wait.
Daylight's fading into night. Daylight comes on when the skies were blue. Looks like rain tonight, but I'll make it through. Still I'm standing, I know I'll get through. Time's all I have, and I will wait for you while you're searching, looking for the truth. Keep believing, and I will wait for you. I will wait for you. Must keep going, it's all or none. Miles still to go, let them come. Mirror, mirror beneath the sky. Water still tonight, so am I. Still I'm standing, I know I'll get through. Time's all I have, and I will wait for you while you're searching, looking for the truth. Keep believing, and I will wait for you. I will wait. I'm still standing, I know that I'll get through. Time's all I have, and I will wait for you while you're searching, looking for the truth. Keep believing, and I will wait for you. I will wait for you. I will wait. I will wait for you. I will. I will. I will wait. I will wait for you.
That song's been on my mind tonight anyway. So, thank you for giving me the excuse. Nice. Well, thank you for that. I see he's trying to curry favor by joining someone who's known you that long. I'll take that. I figured. Awesome. I promise not to be too harsh on him.
I think it might be time for free. Excuse me. Purely because, again, I haven't gotten to do this in forever. So, any excuse to get back in and sing songs I love to sing for people who apparently like to hear them. Kind of a good way to spend a Saturday. Giant jug of tea. Right. So, I'm going to do free. I can do that instead. I can do Find Myself, and then I can follow that up with free, because it's in the same position for the capo. So yeah, that can be a thing. So you'll get a twofer. I really hate that I have to take the headphones off. I really, 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 really do. I have to make sure that gets resolved for next time I do this. Which will be soon, not late, because that's important to me. But
Stop on a dime and change my
I gotta take a drink anyway. I'm putting headphones back on. Someone beep at me on Discord. Thank you. You're way too kind. So, as promised, I think I will follow that up with free. Maybe we'll do one or two more after that, and then I think I'm going to call it for the first night out. So, let me do free, and I will come back and we will figure out what to do next. I will be right back. Excuse me.
Trying to ride you away, searching for something that sounds profound enough to say, and I'll never be. But in my mind it both ends, thinking about how even courage can come to an end, and I'll never be. And I'll never be free. You and I'll never be. Wasting the night here alone, wondering if I still feel you or if you have really gone, and if I'll ever be. I thought you and I were the same, but if push comes to shove, you won't even remember my name, and I'll never be. And I'll never be free. You and I'll never be. Oh, 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 My Discord is exploding. See? Thanks. So, before I just decide to pick something, anything in specific anybody wants to hear? It is still super strange and surreal to have to wait for the TTS to respond. But the good news is it means I can actually do these shows without having to... I can play Dire. I know that song. I wrote that song. It's a little surreal to me to be in here with just TTS like that, but the good news is it means I can do these shows without having to arrange quite so much in the way of logistics where I have to get a bunch of people or just beg somebody to kind of give their evening up to moderate and be reading chat to me in between songs. So it's nice to have as an option, which is just part of today's inaugural test. But yeah, I will do Dire, which everybody and their brother continually mistakes for. Didn't that like come out in the 90s? Isn't that like a Pearl Jam song? It is in fact not a Pearl Jam song. Super nice that people seem to think it is though. I'll take that. So, we should play Dire. I've been waiting here they're supposed to start. Where's my tomorrow? I feel like I've been waiting here forever, like something's supposed to start. Where's my tomorrow? Times like these I love to break, but there's nothing really here to fall apart. Times like these I love to break, but there's nothing really here to fall apart. Times like these I love to break, but there's nothing really here to fall apart. Thanks for asking for that. I haven't done that one in forever. Yep. That is the plan. My plan was to come back at the tag end of March for my birthday, do a pre-birthday show. Then my computer burned itself out of commission. It imploded and caught fire and did stupid things. And it took me like 6 weeks to get a new computer. Now that I have one, tonight is the kind of inaugural flight. There are still, pardon me, some bugs to work out. There's still latency in my headphones, which is why I keep taking them off. Which means there are some more interesting and a little kind of left field kind of things I can't really do. Because if I keep the headphones on right now, what's coming back to my ears is like 20 milliseconds behind what's coming out of my mouth. No big deal for talking, but when you're trying to play and stay on beat and it's coming back out of sync, it messes the whole thing up. But bottom line, yes, this is the first of many more shows. Because it's nice to be able to do these without having to deal with all the other logistical nonsense. So, yeah, it's like that. You are way too nice to me, and I appreciate it. My latency is giving off huge NPC energy, but we will get it sorted. And then way more interesting things will happen. Like my MIDI guitar, and just an electric guitar, and a bunch of other things. Right? I could barely make it work with a piano. So, I will tick along. That's how that will work. This upcoming week, I am full speed ahead on production on the new book because I finally am in a position where I can both mentally and just physically move forward on it, which I'm excited about. I hope to get it finished soon, TM, and get it released either at the end of this year or early next year, depending on what the publisher wants to do. But step one is I have to finish the damn thing. I'm like a little under a quarter of the way through the manuscript now, so there's a lot left to do. No, I am back stateside for the moment. I will head back to Norway at some point later this year, probably this fall, but I don't know yet. I haven't booked that flight. I kind of need to see how things shake out with the music, because that will determine whether I'm flying back earlier or later. But either way, I plan to go back later this year. One, it's awesome and fun. Two, I get to hang out with the producer and the rest of the studio folks, which is great because it was a fun experience. And three, I get to hang out with everybody's favorite Viking, Knut. I don't know why he and his family put up with me, but I'll take it.
I will admit, it's kind of cool having a seeing eye Viking. I'm in Florida right now. The problem with doing a live show is finding a venue. So, am I here? I am here. Am I willing to do a live show while I'm here? Absolutely. But a lot of the old haunts closed down, so I need to find a venue to do it at. We can do that. I'm all in. Nice. The big question also becomes, depending on the venue, the size, the requirements, am I hiring set musicians or am I just doing an acoustic show like this? That's the other question. And both are options, but they are very different beasts, right? So my hope is that these virtual things, these Tinydesk shows, the Twitch and YouTube and so on and so forth, will be something to tide people over. Hopefully people like them. Hopefully people keep coming back. Well, thank you for me. I believe I will do one more before I call it a night. Let people get back to the rest of their Saturday. If there are any requests, I'm happy to take them and pick them up, but if not, I will end on Long Way Home. And then I will say good night and so long and thanks for all the electricity and all that stuff. All the usual stuff applies. There's merch. If people want to donate, they can do that. There are all of the socials. There's Patreon. All of the things. Go stream the music wherever you like. Any place will have it. All of your favorite streaming platforms. The books are out, some on audio, all on digital and print and hardcover and so on and so forth. Do all of the things, and that's kind of that. So I will close out with a song called Long Way Home. This is a song about a little boy who lost his way. Thanks a lot for coming out, guys.
your minds are free of everyone and everything. Once more, welcome to your life. It's a long, long road. Welcome to your life. Yeah, the wind bites cold. Angel boy, empty faces lost in thought now. Impressive beauty lions shave at home. There she is, and her easel gazing dreamlike, a canvas caressed with vague color and abstract pose. Alone as her body dies in a wonder vase. She stares with frozen eyes at what she made. Come a long way home. A long way home. But you said, bring me my devil, send me my angel. There's no bridge I wouldn't cross just to slow the ending. Bring me my devil, send me my angel, but don't send me through these woods alone. Angel boy, standing at your mother's graveside, nothing I can do to ease your pain. Deafening silence, with nothing left to do or say now. Cause somehow you derive some comfort from the pouring rain. Welcome to your life. It's a long, long road. Welcome to your life. Yeah, the wind bites cold. It's a long way home. Long way home. Yeah, bring me my devil, send me my angel. There's no bridge I wouldn't cross just to slow the ending. Bring me my devil, send me my angel. Angel boy, open up and face the day now. Sooner that you start, the sooner you'll learn what lies in store.
Guys, thank you so much for coming out and hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. I will, well, I'm not going to lie and say I will see you soon. That's not a thing. But, you know, you get the idea. I will hear you soon, get texts from you soon, catch you on social media soon. I don't know. There'll be a thing. There'll be a thing at the place with the stuff. You have no taste. Thanks for all the electricity.